Hello everyone, this is Philip Young and I'm here to show you a tutorial on how to use a Google add-on of Appender to help with your fitness testing results. So the first thing you want to do is to make a Google survey like this. It's in Google Forms. I've labeled it My Name Young Block 8 Fitness. And the first question you want to do is a choose from list question and add all the students' names in your class. So here you can see my 8 students here. And let's see on the bottom, I have made it a required question. So all your students, I have a class of 38 and it took me about 20 minutes to do all of this, everything I'm going to show you in the tutorial. So quite a bit of time to get it set up, but then I can use it all year long. Next question, what fitness test did you just complete? So you can do whatever data you're collecting here for the end of semester 2. I'm collecting mile, 400-meter run, the pull-ups, sit-ups, beep tests, speed jump rope for 60 seconds, and using our 500-meter row machines. Also a required question. And lastly, the students are going to input their scores here. This is as a text box. And just for fun, I made it a required question as well. All right, so after you have this complete, you need to go into your Google Drive, and I've made a folder here, this top one, Young Fitness PE. This is where I'm going to direct the information to. So if I open this up, you need a doc for every person. All right, so I should have 8 documents here. And as far as I know, they need to match up with the names how you've spelled them here in your first question. So if I look at AdRock, I use a hyphen there. His document here in this folder should match with a hyphen spelled exactly the same. So once you have these two setups, your survey and your folder with your documents, you're ready to get the add-on. So you can come here to add-on, get add-on, search for it, Appender, and then should be able to come up. You can add it. Although for whatever reason, I don't know if it's for cybersecurity at my school, but I wasn't able to do that, so I just kind of Googled it through the Chrome store and got it that way. But it should be easier than that usually. Once you have it installed, you open in the sidebar, it comes up on the right side. And it's going to ask which folder you want to send your information to. So I wanted to, you can click on finding the folder and your Google Drive will come up. I want to send it to the Young PE Fitness. All right. Now I'm going to click Next. It's going to ask where to match the information. So I want to match it by name. A lot of times this doesn't come up first, so you just click Refresh List once, and then you want to match the data that the students give here with the document in the folder. So we're matching by name. All right, save and populate. And then click Next. Now these 3 are what I want. I want the timestamp, so I've selected timestamp because I want to know when the data was collected. I want to know what tests the students completed, and I want to know what their score is. All right, step 4 at the bottom here, there's different options. I like the rows as a single table, all right, horizontally. You can play with that and see which you like. Maybe bullet points works for you, maybe up and down works for you. And then save changes. All right, and so now the next step is, I find it easy. You can see on my blog that I've made QR codes. So I'm going to view the live form, and I'm going to take the URL here and make a QR code. So I'm going to create a QR code for this, and I've laminated these, as you can see in my blog, and hand them out to students who bring their own devices to school. So instead of spending 8 to 10 minutes collecting results from 30 kids, the students can do it themselves within 30 seconds with the QR code. So let's take a look at how this would work. Let's say Ringo today ran, let's say he did a 500-meter row, and he rode for 500 meters in 1 minute and 54 seconds. And he would submit that. And then if he's using a device that could be shared and he's next to his buddy Paul, you can submit another response. Maybe Paul did the 500 meter in 2 minutes and 2 seconds. All right. So this is how they are submitting their data, and let's see how it's stored. So if I go back to my drive, let's see how Ringo did. It's going to kind of be a running record here. So you can see yesterday at 9:41, he ran the mile at 7 minutes 30. Today, this morning at 6:50 in the morning, he did a 500-meter row at 1 minute 54. So my department has been using this just as a way so we can collect data using Google Apps, Google Drive. Your department can really use it however they want. I think, like I said, with the QR code, it makes it simple, and it's a way to use technology to help save time and get students continuing to move in the classroom.